Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategy. So the last video, we have a good response for that open equal to low and open equal to high. And someone who called me and asked me about intraday. So because it is an intraday strategy, even some smaller time frame like a scalping kind of trade, those who are a full-time trader, they are searching for opportunity to buy or sell. So in this video, going to make another charting scanner same like that, because they don't know how to create the scan and the screeners. So to help them, I'm going to create the scanners and screeners here in the live video. And the simple concept where we are used in the morning and like open equal to high, whenever it breaks, we are going to take a trade, and open equal to low when the next candle which is broken that low. So we may be finding out some small opportunity to find out a trade. But while we are reading the chart in day by day and watching all the charts, it is not possible to track all the charts in real time. So only we use the scanners and screeners will help you to find out such a kind of trade opportunity. So once we find out such a kind of trade opportunity, we are going to plan our trade according to the risk reward of your risk ability. And this one, another interesting scanner, the same kind of scanner which we are going to make it simple, the open low and open high. So we just try to do that open low and open high scanners in a different way. That is the thing. We are not doing any big changes or anything, reading a lot of indicators. We are not doing that. We are doing only the simple logic where we are going to use it on that, then how it working. So that is our main idea to produce the good result using the scanners and screeners. I used charting more than a year, so that was giving me a lot of help to find out the trades based on my conditions and criteria. So you can also use a charting scanner. So someone who don't know about knowledge about the charting scanner, so I'm showing you step by step. So you can try with the same method, you will be getting the scanner. And if you want any scanner which you want to create personal scanners for you, uh, I can create for that a scanner also, but I'm charging for a minimum for that. So if you're interested, you can contact me, the number provided in description, and also you can contact me at the same number on Telegram and WhatsApp. So let what I'm going to try it as per the request or the phone. So I'm going to create a scanners, which is I'm going to use in a 15 minutes time frame. We are going to find out open low and open high. So normally I'm not using the cash. If you are using a cash segment, we have more than 3,500 stocks. Some may having good volume, some may not have volume. So that is the main reason which I am avoiding the cash segment. I'm using only future segment. So in this future segment, why I'm using only 200, nearby 200 futures stock is there, and each and every stock is having options too, because it is in a futures category, it is having its own options too. So normally the stocks having options. So if you have any stocks which comes into futures category, they have to fulfill some criteria like 3 months volume and number of contract traded, like that. So a lot of conditions as there to the stock. It's getting into the future, it must fulfill some criteria. If the stock fulfills that criteria, then only the stock enter into that futures category, right? So that stock basically is a good stock, but even though in a even futures contract, some stocks may not have a good volume in options, but it was trading good volume with the futures, but options may not be good volume. So the reason I'm selecting the futures is the concept of only we are selecting some 200 stock which is trading in a futures. So on 15 minutes time frame, everyone who knows, today total market is entirely down. By opening itself, it is keep on going down. So instead of finding out a selling stock, Why we cannot find out a buying stock? So is there any opportunity today it produced in buying stock? If the stock would produce the result, it may be a good strategy, right? But the execution and other parameters you have to understand, and you have to focus it out, because it is a quick kind of trade where we are going to make a small stop loss and the bigger target. So let I try to create the scanners. So whenever I'm going to create a scanner, first I'm going to make the open price is equal to I price. That means this simply find out the stock which is open high. This is the scanner. What we are mentioning here, open price equal to high price. That latest it indicates today. Right. This may be even a basic, but someone who asked me about the creating a scanners, what the idea to create a scanners. So if it is boring, you can skip now, or if you want to learn, you can watch it again. What are the conditions? So the latest to open equal to latest high means the stock which forms a open equal to high. But we are going to use on a 15 minutes time frame. So whatever the time frame you want, you can add the time frame on that box. So now the 0 15 minutes equal to 0 15 minutes I means the 0 it measures the current candle. If you are mentioning -1, it should be the previous candle, -2 it should be the previous to previous candle, like that it keep on going up. 0 is the current candle where it is running, and -1 2 3 is depending on the previous bars. Right. So if you are using this 15 minutes candle, whatever the stock which is forming a open equal to high at 3:15, that will show you these are the stocks: Hindustan Petroleum, HDFC. Let's say HDFC for example, on 15 minutes time frame at 3:15 it should be a open high candle. Let's say this is the open high. The open is 2163.90 and 2163.90 open high, and another one is IDFC Bank and Hindustan Petroleum HPCL, Petro, that is also open high to 224.75. So this code, whatever the time frame you mentioned here, that will tell you. For example, if I'm using 4 candles back, that means 3:15 is the last candle, and 3 o'clock, and then 2:45 and 2:30. Let's check it out. Around 2:30 it will find out what are the stocks which forms a open high. Lot of stocks. Let me try it out, one or two. Bandhan Bank and Bata India. Bandhan Bank on 15 minutes time frame. Let's see that. This is a 2:15. Last one we are seeing 3:15. It is a 2:15 candle, right? So before closing, 4 bars before, that is 2:15. Let's calculate the time. And Bata India, Bandhan Bank, that is Bandhan Bank, we seen Bata India, that is what open high, exactly 1650.20. Remove the drawing now. So it will finding out what are the time frame you are using, or what are the candles you are mentioning. That will exactly find out the stock which fulfills your criteria. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to mention the previous one. That means previous candle, that is current candle and previous candle should be open equal to high. Idea Cellular, Petronet, so lot of stock which forms a open high. VEDL at 3 o'clock, I think. VEDL, let's check it out. VEDL 3 o'clock. Yes, this candle is forms a open high 223.20. So that is not our concept. So why we are using this pattern? When this kind of thing is happen, it will filter out. And then my second condition, which I copied the same. So here I'm going to use that 0 means the current candle. The current candle, not a open, close. This close, it means the current price, the LTP price, and it must cross above and greater than. That is a two different. If you are using greater than, it will tell you what are the stock which is about to that previous high price, that will find out. But crossed above, this means whenever is first time crossing. So this will give you some confusion. What is mean by the crossed above and what is meant by greater than. Greater than, it means stocks which is greater than. So minus 115 minutes high. So let's find out. Greater than means we have Coromandel and Nippon Nam India, Nippon Life Insurance, the life asset management. So these two stocks, it is greater than about previous 15 minutes high. It is greater than. Greater than means it is trading above the highest level of previous bar. Let me try it out. Nippon. Open high, and the current price is above to that, is greater than to the high of previous bar. So that is the conditions. And crossed above, it means while it is crossed above or crossing, so it will tell you the same stock already crossed. Okay, but we don't know what exact time it is crossed and what the particular time it is crossed, we don't know exactly. But if you are feeling that the crossing above, so we are using the alerts. So once you are creating an alert, it will tell you the exact time when the stock is crossed. That same thing which I have updated on my Telegram channel, it is keep on updating on day by day, right? So that alert which you are using robot to send the alerts. But manually, if you want to create an alert, you can create a desktop alert, some other mail alert, so SMS alert, lot of thing will be alert will be there. Save a scan and create an alert. So first of all, we have to save the scan first. So let me try it out because I'm telling you how to do it. 15 minutes, one high should be that. So if I submit, so once you are going to create an alert, so you can create email, SMS and email, and even desktop. So a lot of alerts will be there, email. So once that is triggered, it will send you the alert to your email, and it will send you text message, and it will send you both on desktop. It will pop up on the bottom of the screen here, like here. So this way you can send an alert. While if you are using the alerts, you may not miss that when the particular time the stock is triggering. Like a simple concept. Today market is totally down, and we are finding out a buying opportunity based on this method. If I run the scan, so these are the thing which is happening on the last hour or closing hours. We are not going to place the orders on closing hours. From the beginning, from the opening of today, we'll see how many stocks will giving you. Let's see, lot of stocks were giving you opportunity, but I will check it out how it became. 9:45. This one happening by 3 o'clock by 20th, and today we are going to focus 10:15, 3:15. I think 22nd 9:15. We have Euro Motor Corp. Means if it is coming to 9:15, right? It must take the previous candle. Let's say Euro Motor Corp. For a study, you see Euro Motor Corp. We are taking Euro Motor Corp. Yesterday closing candle. Let us assume yesterday closing candle should be open high, and today it started with gap up. So first 15 minutes, it's a highly volatile time, so we may ignore that first 15 minutes. It is comparing to previous day high, and it is comparing to today's high. So while using the scanners, we have to very careful on this kind of time frames, because it will compare to it is based on the scan. It will take previous day close and other things, so it is not a valid one. So after 9:15, if any stocks which form such a kind of pattern, would be the best and better for our intraday trading, right? And after 9:15, the first, this would be 22nd, this would be 9:15. But after that we didn't get any opportunity, but around 10:15 only we got a lot of opportunity. LIC Housing Finance, MRF, Tata Power, Siemens, Berger. So the concept where I am going to use for this is simply I'm going to use an scalping kind of trade. I'm not waiting for a huge benefit of a 10, 20 point, 30 point, 40 point. I just make 1 or 2 rupees should be best to make a 2000, 3000 rupees profit in intraday basis would be better, right? So LIC Housing Finance, MRF. So and also you can focus. This will find out LIC Housing Finance. This will find out all the stocks where this kind of pattern will be present. And also after end of the day, if you are seeing that, it may tell you the only valuable signals. If anything will trigger your stop loss, it may not be available here. That's why we use real-time scanners, will help you to find out whether the accuracy of the system. But it is having own accuracy. Let's say this was the candle at 10 o'clock. It should be open high. The next candle where it is broken, let's see if you are making the stop loss for that particular high and low. The entry price is 304.90 and the stop loss for the trade is 303.35. So almost we have 1.6 rupees as a stop loss. Within the next 45 minutes, it is a 15 minutes candle. Next 41 minutes, it is a 308 from 305. So we take 1.6 as a stop loss. Even better, 1.6 if you are getting profit, it should be okay. 1:1, and it is giving you even more than that. That should be the best idea. And second one is MRF. MRF is always trading with the liquidity factor. We have to focus on MRF. So there is an opportunity at 10 o'clock. This is what happening in MRF. This low is not yet triggered. This candle low is not yet triggered, so it should not be stop lossable trade. So let me find out where should I took a entry. This should be my stop loss at any point, never triggered, and this should be my entry point. The smallest stop loss ranges, right? And immediately within next 15 minutes, it gives you good movement, and after that it gives you even big movement. So this simple method will help you to find out such a great opportunity to make an intraday trade. It is not about the positional, it is purely for a intraday kind of strategy. And a lot of stocks which is present here, let's say LIC, MRF, Tata Power, lot of Aarti Industries. Let's try it out. Same thing happening Tata Power at the same time. Lot more stock. Tata Power, which one? This 201.6 and 200.40, almost 1.25 is the risk. Within the next 15 minutes, next 30 minutes, it went 204.6 from 201.6, almost 2 rupees it gone. So we are taking a risk of small amount and small profit, and sometimes it may trigger stop loss also. Don't worry. So you have to repeat this system, will help you to make good profit. And lot of stock idea. So avoid small value, small number of stocks, and also avoid the stock which is trading with the gap. So such a kind of stocks you can avoid. And after that, how many? We are saved now. Yes. So then this was the big, and after 10:30 we have a Cipla and Voltas. So only few stocks, Voltas and Cipla. Let's say Voltas and Cipla, where it is this one 10:15. The high is 952.2, and the next candle it is broken 956. It made a high, and see this one I told you. Even we can make a stop loss also. We can hit the stop loss also. Initially, this is what our stop loss and target. If you are not booked it, it is stop loss triggered, and you should exit from the trade. Simple trade, small stop loss got triggered. And Cipla, another one is Cipla. This is also triggers your stop loss. Maybe 918 and 915, 3 rupees. After that point is triggered, it went up to 924, maybe more than your stop loss. It may be target within a, and the same candle or within 2 candles it triggers, and your stop loss got triggered around 1 o'clock only. Meanwhile, it may triggers your target more than your target, 18 to 300 rupees. From that 18 or from this high is 18.5 and it went up to 24. It is more than 6 point that was giving you. And check randomly, we check, and Hero Motorcorp around, oh sorry, this is what today. And here some stocks which is forming around 2 o'clock. Lot of stock, Amara Raja, Extrade, lot more Tata Motors. If we try out 2 o'clock, Amara Raja batteries 2 o'clock, this may be that 145. 2 o'clock it is broken from 450 and went to 454. Tata Motors. In this one exactly it closed on the same price. Meanwhile, it went up to 395. It's a small kind of trade opportunity where we are going to focus it out. And previous one also would be good. And the same thing we are using for a reversal. or nothing but, so 15 minutes open equal to low. The one changes where we are going to made here is 15 minutes open equal to low, and the 15 minutes close crossed below that low price. It will first tell us the selling stocks. I hope you got the scanners how to create. If you see selling stocks, how many stocks? This is happening at 9:15, and after that around 9:45 should be the first one. Bank Baroda, Glenmark, and GMR Infra. Leave it GMR Infra because low value. Glenmark and Bank of Baroda. Let's check it. Bank Baroda. Bank of Baroda on 15 minutes. Okay, at what time it is? 9:45. Let's say 9:45. 9:45 is the time, so we have to see 10 o'clock. This one should be where it is. We have used, whether we are right, 15 minutes open equal to 15 minutes low, 15 minutes close crossed below 15 minutes low. Yes, this is the open equal to low, but it is a different candle. Not then this one at 9:30. We are seeing that 9:45. The time is confused because we used -1. So the formation of that open low or open high should be previous candle, and the candle which is breaking that high or low is happening on the real. That is the current time. So 9:45 we got a entry. 9:30 we got the candle. Bank of Baroda. First candle should be open low, and the second candle should be broken the low, and it was trigger your stop loss. Some trades may trigger your stop loss. This was happening at 94, and this is also be low volume 94.65 to 94.45, somewhere around 80 paisa. It triggers your stop loss. And the next one should be Glenmark. This one works better in Glenmark. Bank of Baroda may triggers your stop loss. This is the low price where you got an entry, and then it fallen down very quickly. So this is what your risk, and till end of the day the stop loss is not triggered. Even it went higher and it is even touches the bottom. So the price where it is around 373 rupees should be the stop loss, and then it coming down to more than 5 rupees, and then it coming down to more than 8 rupees, almost 8-9 rupees. It is coming down. So we are using the scalping kind of trade will help you to make intraday opportunity. After some times later, we got at this point around 11 o'clock. We have a lot of stock. Hindu Hotel, Astral, PFC. Hindu Hotel should be a good one. At 11 o'clock would be this. Here should be the entry around 217, 218, just 70 paisa. From this point, Hindu Hotel coming down towards 214, 14.8 or 202 rupees. So this is what the opportunity where we can use using the scanners and screeners. I hope you may like this video. If you like it, just hit the like button. If you liked it, you can share to your friends. If you have any questions and doubt, just comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you so much. Thanks for being with me. Keep supporting us, and kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.